Let's talk a little bit about once it gets to a real person, what they're actually going to see. So we're all in ChemiCar. We're all on the ChemiCar team, but the question is, will we all have killer resume takeaways for ChemiCar?
What if I only have like a month of experience in that?
You talked
Save
that
that question.
up.
Yeah. Save that question. Okay, so I'm just going to go through a bunch of tips real quick and memorize these and don't forget these. I'm going to go through the fast stuff. So a resume is a tool, and the job of the resume is to get you the interview. Okay? That's really its full purpose. Don't worry about an objective. A lot of people have objectives and sample resumes you see online. Forget it. It takes a lot of time to write. You have to customize it for each company. Though I do recommend customizing your resume, but forget the objective. Give the most weight to what you actually did rather than what you were in charge of. Hopefully when you're in charge of something, you did things. So you can talk about how amazing you do stuff rather than the fact that someone else put you in some position of authority. How much space you give should equal the importance of the task. So don't talk forever about something you did when you were in high school. Talk forever about something that you did that directly relates to the job that they're talking about. Don't make your fonts and design stuff super complicated. Again, because filters will be really confused and it's just not worth the time, because we're engineers especially. Here's some more of those words, but use tons of words like this because they're going to make you sound like an action-oriented person rather than a this happened to me person. And what they want, imagine if you're trying to hire someone, you want someone who's going to make things happen. You don't want someone who you tell to do stuff every day and they do it, but they don't do anything else. That makes sense. Also, this is kind of like the difference between, using words like this is kind of the difference between leaning forward in a conversation and being disengaged. And they feel that way when they read them. Quantify everything that you do if it's possible. Like if there's anything that you can put a number on, people love to see numbers. On internships, at the end of your internship, hopefully you'll have some number that says like you saved the company X billions of dollars per year going forward, etc. Don't go over one page. We don't have enough experience to go over one page unless you're like a star child who does have that much experience, but you probably don't. As you think you do. Great content is how to make a great resume, much more than a great layout or fancy formatting. Which comes to the question: do you want something amazing on your resume? How to fix that is going and actually doing something that's worth putting in your resume, rather than trying to think of how to make the things you've done worthwhile. And it's only the beginning of February almost, so there's still time to do something that is cool enough to land an internship, assuming that something hasn't been done already.
Can I have a comment as well?
Yeah.
So if you really want a job with ExxonMobil or with IM Flash, go to their hiring website or the job requisition number and see what the qualifications are. And if it has a certain qualification that you don't meet, find something you can do at BYU or something in your life that meets that qualification. And then do that, and you can put that on your resume.
Or even better, you can try and contact one of the recruiters. If you talk with one of them, you can make contact with them on LinkedIn and ask them what they think you should do to improve. And then that way, not only are they giving you their personal recommendations, but you can report back to them. It's like, hey, I did this and this and this. Like you said, how about that internship?
Yeah, you could ask. So if I do like this thing from the job requirements list or this recommendation of yours, would that give me a great chance of being able to have an internship? And then call them back in like 4 months and say, hey, I did it.
Yeah.
How about that internship? Okay, so let's talk about examples real quick. And you guys are going to help me write one. This is a fantastic example. President ChemiCar organized a new team, etc., managed large. So that you see numbers, right? You see lean forward verbs, etc. So let's write one for, I guess, I was expecting there to be more people. So let's write one for someone here. Who wants to raise their hand and help us write their resume? Who wants to choose first? Choose one.
You got it.
Okay, Garrett, what's your title?
Team leader. Well, I guess I would be technically team leader, but over the stopping.
Okay, so something about stopping, but we could probably make it better than stopping.
Team leader is great.
I thought team leader was fine.
Yeah.
I have my team.
So let's talk about what you do. Lean forward verbs. Everyone contribute.
Yeah, everyone, what do I do? What are the good things I do?
I don't necessarily work on
Are you guys actually on my team?
I don't.
I am now.
Design.
You are now.
So how many people do you lead?
Collaborated with 14 other members
There we go.
and 14 other diverse members of diverse backgrounds.
We're gonna do what you were cooking and say that.
Some are from California and some are from Utah. That's about it. That's recorded.
How's that?
To generate the most awesome stopping mechanism ever. I don't know.
To an effective stopping reaction mechanism. No, that's too easy.
Chemically powered.
How about to
90%.
perfect?
Can you quantify that high precision?
Yeah, good point. So let's quantify that.
I've
Quantify it. What's the number?
for precision. Well, I controlled the variables for the stopping mechanism to achieve up above 95% accuracy.
Nice.
So should we do greater than or the greater than sign?
Greater than.
Spelling it out.
Yeah, I think spelling it out. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Something else. What else do you do?
You got it certified, right?
I
And you're
got
gonna meet
certified.
the deadline, right?
Got it certified to meet the deadline.
Okay, so got
Met
it
every
certified.
deadline.
Deadline, certification, safety.
Safety's always important. in every
Yeah,
company.
you want that's one of the ones you want in your white space for sure. If not elsewhere.
In your white space.
So maybe like safety, process, safety.
Is our goal to be honest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when you get, if your tool is successful, then you're going to be able to talk about it with the
Yeah.
interviewers.
What if it's flop?
You can't lie. That's
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah.
If
If you're
It'll work better
if you're
don't
just
lie.
like
Because then you'll
I'm a
qualify
Joe
for
and
the
I come
process
in
of
once a week on our weekly meetings, don't contribute, and say you're a team leader of 14, that's an outright lie. And if someone's gonna ask you in your interview, tell me about your experience in leading this group of 14. Well, actually, I was just.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Or you can continue lying and then they find you later.
Yeah.
fire you.
they'll notice.
All right.
Besides the fact
Good
that it's
on.
dishonest.
I wrote. Should I write one and we can critique it?
Yeah. What'd you write?
I said designed and built adjustable sensor for under $20 to detect scattering of light from precipitation in chemical reaction. This might be too long, so this is good for me to figure out.
Scattering of light what?
From precipitation in chemical reaction.
Okay.
Then the sentence goes on. Should I just read it?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. It says, and respond by triggering an electromagnetic switch to stop propulsion of car.
To stop car.
Yeah.
That might be too
Okay.
long.
Go people.
Should I read another one?
That's
So that is really
that's
long.
really technical too.
And that's really technical. So if you when you get into the interview, you can bring this up. A lot of interview questions are, tell me of a technical challenge you had to solve, or something like that.
Yeah.
And you can bring this up. That's very
Yeah.
specific as well.
And a lot of the people that interview you and look at your resume are HR people,
Okay.
not engineers.
So they're not gonna know what
So-
electromagnetic.
Yeah.
But
So
big
you
words
can
is
you
good.
can put
Big
some
words are good.
details. Big words are good. Going into a ton of detail for a paragraph won't
You want to
help
save
too
all that
much.
for your interview.
So what would be like the power phrase that I could like? How could I cut that down?
Well, we need to like it'd be good if we had some kind of number, quantitative. Like if you could get it so like you got it to 95% accuracy. Like every time you got it to be perfectly timed. You know, that'd be a good number to put in there.
What is a comparable sensor cost?
Yeah. Did you reduce the cost, or was that?
So if a normal sensor costs
Like instead of
$200, you
buying.
say reduce
Yeah.
it by 99.
So like, if you were to just go out and buy this program in industry, what would it cost?
Yeah.
Say, I reduced the price of this cool sensor by this much.
I'm making it myself.
By making it
That is
myself.
cool. I like that.
Like, if you ordered this from a company, you could definitely order this from a company.
Yeah.
But it costs a lot of money.
How much does it cost? Do you think?
How much would a sensor cost?
So it's probably maybe $100. Let's just
Okay.
assume it's $100. Is it better to say $100 or is it better to say 10% of team budget?
We're going to say you reduce the cost by 80%,
Reduce-
which
yeah.
would be a very
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah, that'd be better
Yeah,
than.
that's good.
I like that a lot. Nice. Okay, so you guys kind of see how you can do these like power phrases that sound awesome when they're looking at your resume. They'll say, "Oh, I want to hear more about this." Invite them to an interview, right? He is making them interested and not boring them because then they'll be like, "Oh, I already know about this guy. Forget the interview. I also don't like him."
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna talk about LinkedIn and how to make your LinkedIn be a really good tool to bring people into you, your personal brand, and also a little bit about LinkedIn profiling.